at the turning of the year, when light lingers longest, we gather in the golden threshold between what has bloomed and what is yet becoming, the season of the sun. Beneath its gaze, shadows soften, hidden paths reveal themselves, and the soul remembers its light. As you choose your pile, imagine sunlight shining on ancient stones and fields ripe with possibilities. The solstice asks you to stand in your own light and receive your blessing. And for this reading, to see what is your blessing in this time of the year, I chose 3 cards. And the first one is, I chose 3 sun cards. And the first one is from the Fountain Tarot. And I won't pick it up because I put some crystals on it to hide the things that YouTube doesn't like. And we have the Sun card from the Ethereal deck. And we have the Sun card from the Lightseers Tarot. And whatever card speaks to you, and just sit for a moment and tune into this energy and tune into the energies of the cards, and just allow yourself and your intuition to choose 1, 2, or 3 in different order, or whatever comes up in your light, in your life. And just allow your intuition to do so and to choose, and trust that there will be a message for you in this reading. So I'm happy that you're here for the beautiful summer solstice reading, and I see you in the reading. Welcome, pile 1. You chose the Fountain Tarot. And as you can see, I put some gemstones on them because of the algorithm. We never know. So this is like a child using the sunbeams to enjoy its life. And it's an image of pure joy and happiness. It's reminding you of your child's heart, and like in the child's heart, the sunlight and the beams are in all directions, and it's like a moment of completion. And it feels like this is complete completion and arrival and connection to everything and everyone. So that is really beautiful, because it's a message of deep peace, and it invites you to see the world in a new way and embrace the clarity that you feel in your gut. And that's a beautiful message to begin with, and it's a beautiful depiction of the Sun card. And I want to know a little bit more about your situation right now, and what is your blessing and your support and your challenge and those things. So let's take a look at what we are talking about. And I feel that there are two more. That's interesting. Yeah, I think they are. So, let's take a look at these, and we take the Fountain Tarot, and we take a astrology card as well, so that we can see what we are talking about. And I take these as, no, that's not the right one. That is. take a moon card as well. So, and then let's take a look. We have a male, masculine energy. We have the bear. It's courageous, can be someone who is in a place where they are in a leadership position. And we have the crossroads, and we have the sun. I forgot to mention that we have the mouse as well. So let's take these a little bit over here so that we can align them. That's beautiful that we have as a completion in this line that we have the sun card as the completion card. And that's beautiful because it's showing us the threshold. You know, we have the crossroads, and we have the courage, the energy of doing, right? The energy, masculine figure that can be a person as well. But I would say this is the theme about your feeling of lack and not worthiness that is changing in this moment. We have in the center, we have the mouse, and the mouse is about lack. It's about something that's missing or something that's small, right? And it's about our values. This is a card that often takes something away from us, and often when we talk inner processes, it's about the lack that we feel about ourselves. We're not good enough. We are whatever your voice is in your head that tells you that you don't fit in and that you cannot make it. That is in this moment it is changing. And it's changing in a big way, because we have the masculine energy as an energy of outgoing, of doing things and initiating things. And we have the bear as a masculine card as well, as the courageous card that moves forwards and shows its teeth, right? To say that's not working for me anymore. And this is the lack, and the making myself smaller isn't working anymore. So this is a really big moment for you, where you are on this path where you have the crossroads in front of you, and you take the step into your own energy, into radiating your energy outwards. It is like it's like the sun is rising in your life. And maybe that was a difficult decision that you had to make, but it is done. And it's like this moment. I believe that you already made the decision, but it can be that it's in front of your head right now. So, but it's a right decision. It's a good decision, because it is working in your favor. And we have the card of the solar flares. It's like activation. It's the same energy as the male and of course the sun energy, and it's introspection. It is you stepping into the magic of yourself by knowing that you had to figure this out, what it is that holds you back, and you had to figure out that it's coming from within. That's not coming from without. There is nothing happening that, and even if you say so, there is nothing happening that is restricting you right now. And you had to take a look at it in an introspective way, to find what's really underneath. In this card, we can see that this is the card of the false self, And the false self is about us having methods and obsessions with perfection, and they lead us into incongruence. And this is the false self, right? Showing up as something that we are not. And it's not helping us because it is connected to the lack that comes with it, because we feel that's not me, and I have no idea how to bring myself into the world. And this is the invitation to let this go, and to let this abusive behavior yourself with yourself, to let it go, and then to step into the next phase, and that is the language of your breath. And it's beautiful because it's reminding us of our heart's intelligence. It's about awareness. It's about awareness, how you are in yourself, how you settle into yourself, and how you breathe, and how you have your nonverbal communication with yourself. If you hold up your head, if you stand strong, if you breathe in a slow way and allow the anxiety to settle, and this is leading you into something really new. And a new romantic cycle begins, and it's the new moon in Libra. This is about balance, right? This is about balance. It's about a new love relationship, and and that's what I feel is that it is about a new cycle with yourself. You're a new intimate cycle with yourself, and when we let go of the lack, when we allow ourselves to shine, and to make the choice that we are worth showing up in this world as we are, then this is the new cycle that begins. It is about this intimacy, allowing my own intimacy with myself. If you are not in a relationship, this can mean that you are ready to say, I am ready to be intimate with someone. And that's not what I mean. It's not, of course, not sexual. It doesn't have to be that way. It is intimacy on a deep level, and that is really, really scary, to allow someone in. And maybe that is what came through people in your life that created this kind of lack, that told you who you have to be loved, and who you and this is often coming with our childhood, right? It's often coming with conditioning, that we have to do something to be loved and to be connected to the people we grew up with. And so this is, but it's changing now, because this, as you can see, this beautiful horse is so connected to itself. It's looking around, it sees what is happening, but it's connected to its own breath. It's aware. And this is the reminder to say yes, because you realized it's not you that is lacking anything. You're not. It were the people who were not able to see you, who thought you have to be in a specific way to be loved. And those are people who are not able to love because they condition other people. They are not, there is no explanation needed when I love someone. There is nobody on this planet who is without flaws. It doesn't mean that I can love them. I can. And often it is because of their uniqueness, because of their way they are on this planet. Let's take a look at your support. And we have, this is interesting, to change the meaning of the mouse, because we have the mouse again as a beautiful reminder of the smallness. And in this card it means a little bit like lack, but this card means just change the meaning of the mouse. Take the mouse and turn it around into the small things that you have to tend to. And the nightingale, and that's really, really beautiful, because the nightingale is so special. The nightingale is in the night, right? And she is saying good night to the other birds by singing her beautiful song. And if you ever heard a nightingale, it is like she is singing an aria. I don't know if it's airy. I don't know. She's singing a beautiful song in the night or in the evening when the sun goes down, and she says good night to everybody. And it's a long song, and she sings it sitting on top of a tree, and everybody listens. And so that's the invitation for you to sing your own song and to allow yourself to be witnessed while you're singing it. And we have Pachamama. And we have the tree of life. And Pachamama tells you that this is the unconditional love that the earth has for all of us. And if you stay outside for a moment and in the morning light, or when the sun comes up or the sun goes down, and feel into the love of the earth for you, love of Mother Earth, you can feel it, that she is the source of life, and she is the source of pain and joy and all the things that we experience, and she loves it all. And the tree of life is a beautiful connection in this reading, is the sacred symbol that it's like rooted into the lower world and into the unconscious, and the branches reach out into heavens and the source of destiny. And so it is beautiful, the connection of Mother Earth and the deep roots and the high branches for you to experience. And it is like you're experiencing as a blessing right now, that you will be connected in a specific and beautiful way, that you can feel the connection, and that you can feel the growing branches that reach out into your destiny while you are rooted in Mother Earth. And all the journey you went through was the source of this, because you allowed yourself to experience all of this, and you allowed yourself to reach into your soul to find the beams that you can have the joy, and where you can enjoy your energy and yourself in this moment of time. It's a blessing that you find the balance, and we have this, the new moon in Libra. Even if it's a new romantic cycle, it is a new cycle of being balanced, because that's what Libra is about as well. She is ruled by Venus, and she's about love, and she is about balancing out the things that we that we feel are not in balance. Let's take a couple of tarot cards to see what this will be about. So let's take that one, and this one, and this one. So, and I saw what's underneath, and I saw that there is, underneath all of this is the world. And it's beautiful because it is the end of a cycle. It's the completion, what we had in the beginning as well. And we have the Queen of Cups. She is able to handle her emotions. She's able to give. She is finding the deeper meaning in our emotions. And Justice brings the Libra aspect as well into this area, the balance that is coming your way. The Nine of Coins is something like a wish fulfillment. It is the abundance that is heading your way. And whatever that is, you're not in this lack cycle anymore. The blessing is that you will see it when you step into your voice of the nightingale. If you allow yourself to let go of the defensiveness, we have the Seven of Wands as a defensiveness, and the Hanged Man as the change of mind about that. Because the defensiveness was, you thought that it would help you to stabilize yourself in your emotions, but it didn't work that way. It's just defensiveness. It's not stabilizing anything. It's not the things that keep us or that bring us into abundance. It's like an entrapment in this moment. It keeps your emotions, so to speak, in balance, but it's like an entrapment. And what you learn in this moment when you step into your own abundance, your own voice, is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is a card of a celebration, and a card, it's often said it's like a marriage. It's someone, and yeah, it is a person. It is not the Four of Wands is not a person, but the abundance that is heading in your life is a part of you or a person that will allow you to get into your balance. And through this introspection, I believe that in the first place, it is about you stepping into your abundance and allowing yourself to step out of this lack and to redefine the mouse, redefine and tend to these small things that you put a huge amount of value in. And it's even the things that other people think, other people believe, other people conditioned you in. And this moment, it is about you stepping into yourself and allowing yourself to be what you really want to be. Let's take one of these. And then we have the limitless possibilities that are heading your way. And the stranger. And this is too a reminder that there are limitless possibilities for you. But I deeply believe that there is something happening in this time of the solstice. And it seems to be something that comes with a form of abundance, and it comes with a knowledge in this moment when you realize you are the queen of your emotions. You are handling your emotions. You are able to deal with them. You are able to be with your emotions. Maybe you were detached before that, and now you allow yourself to come into balance with your emotions and the grounding that comes with the coins. And I believe that something will happen that gives you the balance and the security. And it doesn't have to be material in the outer world, but it is like an inner security that everything is perfect. And the Four of Wands is leading into a time where you can show this lifestyle, this abundance in the outer world as the connections, with the connections that you are here to allow. This is what will be seen in the outer world as well. So it's not just what the solstice comes with in this moment is the blessing of balance. It's the blessing of the balance between your emotions and the rootedness and the groundedness of the coins. It's like something coming in that gives you the security of this decision. Whatever this decision is that you have to make, or you already have made, this is giving you the freedom to step into your energy in this moment. And with this yes to being intimate and balanced with yourself, being grounded in yourself, being curious about what is coming, and trusting life, that life has limitless possibilities for you. This is where this new chapter begins. And it's activating right now. So I believe I want to have a closing card. Part one, that's a beautiful reading that really leads into the energy of yourself and into balance and security. That's really, really lovely. So we have our card, and that's this one. And it's Sister of Shambhala. Put your faith in the light and believe that good things can happen and will happen. We do not need to deny darkness, but nor do we need to place our minds there. There are lighter dwelling places into which our mind can settle. Trust in the spring that follows the winter. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful card to close your reading, part one. And I wish you an amazing solstice. I see you in the next reading. Welcome, pile 2. You chose the sun from the ethereal deck. Ethereal, it's called. And it is an interesting sun card because it seems to be an hint to that a sun can be an eclipse as well. And so we see kind of an eclipse in this image. So let's take a look what that means. And it can be that something is hindering your light from shining, but as this eclipse here is right now, it is the moment before it is shifting again and the sun will come out again. So this is would be the moment of the eclipse and the invitation to let your light shine after darkness. So let's take a look at what we are talking about. So take an astrology card. Take this one and this one. And let's take our horses. And this one. This. And let's take a moon card as well. So, pile 2, let's take a look at what that means for you. We have the lily, we have the clouds, we have a letter, we have a balloon. I have to always get a little bit overlapping, and we have a child. And this feels like there is a message coming that you are afraid of in a way, and it's a little bit of the fear that is in your system will balance out, because we have the lily as the card as harmony, and your harmony can be disturbed by messages. This means you listen to other people, and you allow other people to disrupt you in the moment, and it feels a little bit like this card of the message that is causing this worry is dimming your light a little bit. And it can be just an anticipation. It doesn't have to be. There is no hint that this is a real message that is arriving. It is just the reminder that don't allow other people with in your own thoughts with anticipations and dark ideas about the future to darken your light. Because this is about holding your frequency, holding your vision, and staying in this energy of the new beginning. And we have Scorpio card, investigate, and we have Jupiter and abundance. And we have that one. And this one. And the first one is the card of the herd, and it is about authentic communication. It's about leadership, consensual leadership, right? And it's the herd is balancing the individual through the group and the group needs. And this is like an invitation to get back into this mode of allowing yourself to be in communities. And we have the moon card as a romantic new cycle begins. And we had this in pile 1 as well. And it's fitting into this time, right? It's a new moon in Libra. I want to put it here so that we can see a part of it. And it's the new moon in Libra. It's the new moon that balances your energies. And it even can be that there is something coming in. The Lily's card speaks about harmony. It speaks about family. And it speaks about intimacy as well. It can be a sexual intimacy as well. And I would see you as someone who would be really disturbed in the moment when someone comes close, because that is like disrupting your balance that you have inside of you. Because we have the card of the Scorpio as well, and the Scorpio is the 8th house. It's about intimacy. It is about the occult. It's about the hidden things that we find. Then we dig deep into our unconscious, and we find the reasons why it is so frightening to get into this closeness with someone else. This is the abundance that comes in with you getting out of the fear that comes with new relationships, with connectedness. And there is something coming up, and it feels like there is something as a message coming into your life that will trigger this worry in the moment. And it can be about family, it can be about someone who wants to be close to you, it can be about your own harmony. And in this moment of this message, that doesn't have to be a bad message. It can be a good message as well. It is just a message. There is nothing bad about this thing. So don't worry. I feel that someone is saying, oh God, what is coming in? I have enough of all of this. And don't do this. It's abundance. It's the invitation to dig deep into yourself to see where this worry comes from. It is diving deep why you allow other people, why you allow things to hinder your light, to eclipse your light. And it's a good message that comes your way, that gets you into the herd and gets you into the grand adventure. And this is the grand adventure. It is showing you that it is about connections and co-regulations. It's the freedom that comes with a relationship as well. And maybe you don't think it comes with a relationship. Maybe you think that it's something that's difficult. If someone is in my life, oh God, I have to take care of them as well. And maybe you realize this as a child, that you had to take care of them. You had to take care of other people's needs and emotions and all of this. And so relationships are a little bit attached to this. That you think, if someone comes into my life, I have to take care of their emotions, and then I have twice the work to do. And this is the invitation to take a new look at this and to allow yourself to dream big. And this is the balloon coming with this beautiful, the balloon is like sailing out of the clouds, right, into the light, into the light of the sky. There are stars, and there are the sun, and all the things we see through the balloon. It is like holding your vision, hold your light, get into your own energy, and allow yourself to travel into the grand adventure that comes with the new beginning. And the new beginning, it's so interesting. This child looks like lost somehow, right? This child looks like it has its teddy bear, but it's like lost in the rain, and it's cold, and it's holding on to this teddy bear, and maybe that is how you felt in your childhood. Maybe you felt alone, you felt abandoned in a way. But it's not a card of abandonment. It's just giving us a hint where you have to investigate in this moment, because something is heading your way that shows you that a new beginning is abundance. And it's not in this area of sadness. It's in the area of a new beginning. It's in the area of a grand adventure. It's being curious about it, being visionary about it, thinking big, and allow yourself to fly high. This balloon is stable. It can fly everywhere, right? Wherever you want to go, it is stable. It's flying higher than the birds. And we can see the beautiful future. We can see the future through this balloon. So can you hold on to this energy? Can you hold on to this to this light that comes out of the sky that is clouded, right? There is a light coming out of the sky and giving its light to this horse in on the left. So this is the conscious leadership. This is the moment where leadership is given. So where do you want to take leadership? Because it can come with the blessing of the solstice. In your case, comes with an offer, with something that heads your way, a message that gives you the opportunity to step into your vision, to step into your biggest dreams, because it gives you the abundance and the new cycle to step into a community and go into the big adventure, into your future, and allow yourself to move into the new future without holding on to the sadness in the child. Because there is another side of the child. It's not just being abandoned. It's not just in this area of sadness, right? There is a child that is innocent. It's the moment when we come into this world where we are curious about this world. And then we get conditions, and then we get abandoned, and then we get conditions about love, and all of those things. And this is like eclipsing our sun. So this moment, we have the support of the dove and peace, and we have the support of the elephant and the learning from the past. And that is important. We can learn from the past, but we don't have to be driven by the past and by the experiences of the past. We can live our life forwards, but we can only understand it without looking backwards. But it doesn't mean that it helps you, that you have burned your hand on the stove. It won't help you, because it is like, and we have a volunteer. It is like, oh yes, I was burned by the stove, and now every stove is hot. It's not. It's this moment when you touch the stove, where you have to be cautious. You have to be aware of what happened in the past, and you can be aware of what is the actual state right now. And this is what we have to do all the time. It's not about allowing the past to dim our light and then to eclipse our light. Whatever happened in your past, and it can be really something that disturbed you. It can be something that had to do with sexuality. It had to do with your inner harmony and your feeling of intimacy, and the scorpion part of your life. And it can be that this was interrupted, and there was something that you were afraid in that moment, and you were disturbed in that moment, and this led to dimming your light and allowing someone to eclipse your light. But this is ending now, because it is like bringing peace into the situation. It's bringing peace and not allowing other people to step over your boundaries. That is where the elephant comes with, right? It's learning to have boundaries as well, because Jupiter comes with abundance and the extremeness of being abundant and without boundaries. And the elephant comes with learn from the past, set boundaries in the beginning, set your tone, what you are about, and not what your experience is about. No, that's not what it's about. You don't have to share anything about it. You have to be clear about how you want intimacy to be, how you want sexuality to be. And you tell the other person. This is these are my boundaries, and these are loving boundaries. It seems to be these are loving boundaries, and they are set before someone can disrupt you, before someone can eclipse your light. And the message that comes in is showing that it is coming from a place of love, that it's coming from a place of the heart of the sky. And it's the force and the love that makes all things possible. And this is in this moment of creation, whatever that message is that's inviting you to create something new. I'm sure that it is about that. It's about creating something new. It can be a creative project, but it can be a relationship as well, to create something magical in this moment and not to allow your past to define you. And the many paths are connected to the vision that you have, and that the ideas that you bring to your journey, that there are many paths you can choose from. And it is you choosing what path you want to be on. It is you in this moment picking a path. And it's like it's like picking a path from the heart, and not from your experiences in the negative form. And it is how you envision what you are creating. And in the book of the mystical shaman deck, it is like the traveler. He asks one who is a mason, and he is working with a stone, and he's asking what he is doing, and he could say, I'm squaring out the stone. And that is not what he is doing. And what he is doing is, in the book, it's called I Am Building a Cathedral. This is just one stone, but I'm building a cathedral. That's a different thing to say. And even when we have the masons squaring out the stones and chipping away what is not necessary, it can be that you are saying, in this stone there is a hidden eagle, and I just remove what is not eagle. That's a different way of saying things. I am in this new path of new beginning, and not by focusing on the fear of abandonment, focusing on the fear of being betrayed or being abused or all of those things. Being in peace in this moment, being in peace and being sure about yourself that you are able to set boundaries in the right way, and that you can enter this new phase in your abundance that you built through your introspection, that you built through all of your experiences, and step into this magical balloon to choose the path of adventure, to choose the path of the new beginning. That is scary, but the child is doing it anyways. So that's what this courage and this moment in time, when you step into this solstice, is about in your life. And let's take a couple of tarot cards to see if we get more information about this. And we take that one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and I think these ones as well. So let's take a look at if we get some more information. Pile 2. Path 2, I wanted to say. Knight of Swords, something is happening that is moving things quickly, and moving things quickly in a moment of reinvention. It's like the judgment moment where we rise from this space into the next, where we are reborn. And it's a beautiful judgment card where this image rises out of her heart, and she allows herself to be reborn like this. And here she is sitting and looking outside of the window, dreaming of the world, but only holding a globe and a picture of a van. And this is the moment where she steps into her vision and into the success that comes with it, because it's the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands is a creational process where people can see you in your glory and in your shining light. And that is this would be something like the eclipse, where you dream of something but you are not quite sure if you want to go for it. And this is the moment where you step outside and you say, look at me, this is who I am. And it is like the new beginning. That's the Fool is doing a trust fall, right? It's holding the crystal in her hand and the staff in her hand, and just allowing the trust fall into this sacred geometry that is there. And that is like the movements of the planets, right? This is like the beautiful mandalas that are created by the movements of the planets. They always go around in circles. And we have the Eight of Swords, and that's what I said about you being trapped in the things that you believe about the abuse and about new relationships. And this is the Knight of Pentacles, who is able to walk its path. And it's not of course, it's not as quick as the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is someone who has a quick mind, who is able to adjust really quickly. And the Knight of Pentacles is more walking the path of embodiment. He is barefoot in the grass, and the pentacles are behind him, and the horse is walking slowly. So he is the embodiment. He knows that he had this in mind, his entrapment of his mind and his ideas about himself. And he knows that he has to be in peace with his past, and to be in peace with allowing new cycles to begin and new intimacy to come in, and to create something magical out of nothing. And we have the finishing card is the Queen of Wands, and she is the epitome of creativity and of courage. She is grounded in herself. She is magic. She's holding her staff, and she is holding her hand, and something is like a little flame coming out of her hand, out of the seed in her hand. And she is grounded, and she is abundant, and she's sitting in the middle of a 1,000 candles, and she is creating something out of nothing. That's really, really beautiful, pile 2. And I want to have a closing message, because I think it's a rich reading. It showed you there's nothing to worry about. Whatever message comes in, there is nothing to worry about, because this is the moment where you stop eclipses from happening. You stop because you allow your light to shine for the greater good, for creation, for all of those things. And this is your card. Dream your dreams. Trust that the desire in your heart are placed there lovingly by the universe. You are meant to dream of what you dream. What a beautiful closing message, pile 2. Beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful message. So I wish you a beautiful solstice and all the blessings your way. Thank you so much, and I see you in the next reading. Welcome, pile 3. You chose the Sun card of the Lightseers Tarot deck, and it's a woman standing there and beaming her light into the sun, or opening herself up to receive the light of the sun. Wherever it comes, whatever comes up in your mind, it is the truth, you know. So are you sending it, or it can be both ways, right? It can send upwards because we see the hands and the things moving upwards, and the sun beaming its light down to this woman as well. So let's take a look at what we are talking about. Let's take a astrology cards as well, and we have this one and this one and this one. So let's take a look at what we are looking at, pile 3. So we have the Rider, we have Pandora's box, we have the mountain, we have the ring, and we have the stork. And this feels like there is something that is heading your way, and can be a man, and it can be a man that is a little bit younger than you are, or a man that is an active man, something like this. And it's like you thinking about it's opening up the box of the Pandora. And the box of the Pandora is the fear that it is just negative emotions, right? It's the myth that the emotions were trapped in this box of the Pandora, and but on the ground of this box there is hope, and that's not what we are afraid of. If we say something like, "Oh, that's opening the box of Pandora," we are afraid of the emotions that are difficult to handle. And maybe this message or this person showing up in your life opens up the box of the Pandora, and allows you to move beyond the hurdles and the obstacles. I believe that there were a lot of obstacles in your life in the last time. And this is the moment of change, because this moment of change, this moment of commitment, because we have the ring, we have a relationship, we have a commitment, can be a romantic one, but can be a relationship in a professional way as well. It is the commitment that brings the change. The stork brings the change. And it's the and it's interesting, because we had this in the beginning. Is it the light beaming towards you, or you are beaming towards the sun? And this is a brilliant explanation for this. There is this obstacle. There is this path that you were on that was leading into the mountain, and you can overcome the mountain. You can move around. You can climb it. You can do a lot of things with the mountain. And this is the moment where you really change it, because you want to overcome this, whatever that this is in your life, and it's different for everyone. And we have the second house and resources. It's a house of money, and it is the transits that are influencing this house of money in your life. And you say what this is about in your life, what you what is your second house. Take a look at what the sign is of your second house and what that means for you, where the transits are right now. And we have these, and we have luck is on your side. Wow, that's really beautiful. And of course, the messenger is a messenger as well. It is a divine guidance. So it is really divinely guided that you were confronted with the fear of Pandora's box, and your commitment and your creativity to move beyond your obstacles, and whatever that is. And I think, it can have to have something with your resources. It can have to that you are in the moment in a place where you're not happy with your resources. But what I want to say to you is you are protected, because it's a protection card as well. You are protected from the things that you think might happen, from the things that keep you stuck in this area of the mountain. And in this moment, you allow yourself to step into connections, to step into relationships, and into the freedom that comes with relationships and with commitment, and with the freedom to change your life in every second. It's not that you are glued to this experience. It's not, because luck is on your side. We have a new moon in Sagittarius, and that's really beautiful. It is the promise with the archer, right? Heading into the Sagittarian area of your chart, wherever that is in your life. And there is a big change happening. And it is happening through the commitment. And I believe that you already did the commitment. You already said, okay, I have no idea what will happen here, but I am willing to go for it. I'm willing to step outside of this box, to open up the box, because the fear of what will happen keeps you stuck in the mountain, keeps you stuck in the box. And the movement forwards, this is what is happening right now. This movement forwards, this message that comes in, allows you to step, to break this box open, to face the fears that come with it, and to see that you held yourself hostage in the mountain. And if this comes to your second house, it's about your ability to allow money and abundance and wealth in your life. You have to take a look at that, what that means in your life. How did you grow up? What were the emotional connections to money and abundance and value? Do you connect your own value to money? Maybe there is something that is entirely bad about money in your, what was about being bad if you had money, or if you didn't have money, or how your parents dealt with money. Did they save for what they wanted to buy? Did they go into debt? Are they honoring people who are wealthy, or are they saying that this much money only comes from bad things? All of these beliefs. It's this moment to step into the adventure of taking this message and this moment serious, to step into your commitment to yourself to change your life. It's a moment of changing, really, really changing your life. because it is the decision that you can make in every second of your journey. You can make this decision to change it, and that's what you do. And you are you are heading in that way of the commitment, and that the commitment will change your life. Let's see what is supporting you in this big change. Clear out the clutter. Yes, that's beautiful, because that is what is coming with the Pandora's box as well. Clear out the clutter. Don't believe the lies you were told. Don't believe your own conditioning. And nothing is wasted. Yes, we need all of this. We need the experiences. We need all of the emotions. And we have to clear out the clutter in this moment to say, okay, what is the thing that I want to commit to? And we have the Andean cross. And we have the crow. And the Andean cross is the cosmology of the shaman, and it is like the 4 directions, and the upper, the lower world, and the steps into each of these realms. And in the middle there is a hole, and it's a center. It's like a gateway, a stargate into interdimensional travels. It's a stargate, right? And it's the eye of a needle, where we can go through experiences in a higher state and bring wisdom into the experiences to be free from linear time. And that is what we can learn when we step into this spiritual knowledge of what we held ourselves hostage in. We thought about time as something that moves linear, but it's not. And it's difficult for the mind to understand that. But in this moment of your time, you have a glimpse of that it's true. It's the past, and it's the past that is in the present moment. Your beliefs about values, about money, about wealth, about abundance, all of those things that are in the present moment. It's not a linear thing. And this climate can change with every single moment. It's not that you have to work your way through something. It is stepping into something and allowing yourself to be beyond the mountain, to be in Pandora's box for a moment, and allow yourself to feel whatever needs to be felt, and then be done with a constriction of yourself. Because that's what it is. It's a constriction of yourself. And to step into the beauty of this commitment, and into the essence of the crow, is beautiful as well, because it is about universal law. It's truth. And it's not about just what is the truth. It is about what's your truth, and walk your talk. Whatever you want to experience, you have to put yourself into that place where what you want to be. And instead of searching for the truth, what we often do when we try to overcome the mountains, that's like a path we are on, and that's like linear time. This is inviting you to bring truth to every situation. Whatever you find yourself in this moment, bring the truth and walk your talk. It's about your integrity in your own truth. And stepping out of this imprisonment of your ideas about the future, your ideas about emotions, and what is possible for you, and all of those things, and allow them to move move through you like clouds, because your resources are in that as well. Your beliefs about what you can accomplish and what you can't accomplish. Let's take these, and let's take these as well, and then let's take this one. So let's take a look what the Tarot has to say to you. And we have the Empress. It's the embodiment. It's the embodiment of your feminine energy. It's receiving energy, being grounded in the moment when you receive something. The Knight of Cups is someone who offers something to you. The Knight of Cups comes with a cup and wants to offer something to you. And this is the Nine of Cups. It is wishes coming true. Something is opening up in your life with a message that is coming your way, with someone offering you something like a commitment. Something will come your way that will put you into the place where wishes come true, and that is the Nine of Cups is on an emotional level, and the Ace of Wands is like the new beginning of creation. This seems to be someone who is like a teacher, or you step into the role of the teacher. Can be both, This is the teacher who holds the key, and the Hierophant always has the key. And that's, I would say, even if this is another person as well, it is you embodying your past and the truth about time. It's you stepping into this moment where you can let go of the past, where you can let go of the old ideas, how to connect your second house resources, your money, to your values, to your coherent way of being. And I think that this is the moment where you can let go of all the behavior that held you hostage in this mountain area, where you can take a look at the conditioning and the things that happened in your life and step into something new. And by this you have to let go of something. And it's not, the Ten of Swords isn't it's not an ending that really feels comfortable. It can be a hurtful ending, but it comes with the truth, and it can be the hurtful truth that you held yourself in that place. And in the moment when you step outside of this linear time, and I don't know if I'm saying that in the right way, that it lands for you. If you understand that this isn't about linear time, it's not about you in the past and you in the present and you in the future. It's happening all in this moment. It's all connected. It's not linear time. We just experience this realm as a linear space, but it's not what it is. And to understand this allows you to end something, to step into the knowledge of the teacher, to step into the one who has the key, because of the one who understands time and understands your role in time and your experiences. The one is able to step into the Ten of Swords and end things that are not for the greater good and for your good, and to step into the success of the Six of Wands. It is the success of being seen, shining your light, and it's the lighting of these wands, and it's the flame, and it's the idea that comes with it, how you present yourself in the outer world, how you show up, and to see that in the card of the sun that you chose as well, to be the beams of light coming down to you, but you beaming at the sun at the same time. That's almost the same message in this linear timing. It's not happening separately. It's not. It didn't. Didn't happen. It happens. It's this moment. It's all this moment. And all you did, and that is really beautiful because you embodied a lot of this. You embodied your emotions, and we have the Nine of Cups as the wish fulfillment in your emotional realm, and the Empress as the embodiment of the receiving energy, of the feminine energy, and the Ace of Wands as the creation that is initiated, that gets you into the place of the Hierophant, holding the key for endings and new beginning, holding the key for holding yourself hostage or letting yourself succeed. And this is about your values. This is about money. And always trust this new moon in Sagittarius that tells you that luck is on your side. And that you will be successful because we have the ending card is the Six of Wands. You will be successful. It's a little bit like you have to do a little bit of gymnastics to understand the idea of time and linear time, and it's the timekeeper. It's the one who understands time, who is able to move beyond timelines. So you are not stuck somewhere in the timelines. You are somewhere else. And it can be the universal present moment. And we have this, this is so beautiful. Now is the time. That's what I wanted to say, but now the card is saying it. Now is the time to be open to what will be. Embrace your destiny, beloved. It is calling you forward, even whilst it is hurtling towards you. Your time is now. And that's what it's calling you, and it is hurtling towards you. That's like the Sun card showing both directions, showing you beaming to the sun in the same moment when the sun is beaming at you. This is so beautiful, Pi 3. So I leave you with that. This is lovely. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful, wonderful solstice, and enjoy the blessings that are coming your way. Thank you so much for being here. And I see you in the next reading.